Okay, welcome back guys. So this is the skincare section of my kit, or you know, this is just what was in my kit for the last couple of jobs. So I have a palette which I always leave in there. Always use these palettes. I don't like, you know, the back of your hand is just quite small and you know, it can get quite messy. So I use palettes for pouring my foundations and stuff into, and for putting my you know, moisturizers and eye cream and stuff like that into. So yeah, that's that. Then I have for moisturizer, I use the moisturizer for sensitive skin because you've pretty much guaranteed that everyone can use it and you don't have to worry about having loads of different moisturizers in the skin. This is just one by Strictly Professional. I get it in my local hair and beauty supply place. So yeah, it's probably safer to go for something that's sensitive so that you don't have to worry about it irritating anyone, and you know, pretty much everyone can wear it. And then I also have my oil control lotion by MAC. So this one is great for anyone with oily skin. And the way this works, it doesn't necessarily like absorb the oil. What it does is it kind of disperses it over the face, which I quite like the like of, so it's not going to be drying. And yeah, I use this quite a lot in weddings and stuff like that. Then what else have I got here? Whoops. I have Make Forever Mist and Fix. I love this for fixing makeup, especially for anyone who needs to use it all day. You spray it on at the end. If anyone's particularly oily though, I won't necessarily use it too much of it because it is a bit shiny. There's an e.l.f. one that I have that I might stick into my kit because it's not shiny, and you don't want to add shine to anyone who might get shiny. I have my MAC brush cleaner, and I keep that in a smaller spray bottle for use on, you know, jobs. I have my, what is this, Soap and Glory. Oh yeah, it's like a moisturizing illuminator, a bit like MAC's strobe cream, which I also have a small MAC strobe cream in there. So this is really good for anyone with drier skin, or anyone with really dull skin that I really want to kind of pep up. So this one is really handy. So like these three moisturizers here will kind of do me. So there's your sensitive, that'll do everyone. This one will do for dry, and this one will do for oily. So that kind of encompasses most of them. I have some alcohol here, which really handy for sanitizing and cleaning up. I have a primer by MAC, just use that on everyone, that one's fine. And this one is a number 7 Highlights Illuminating Lotion, beautiful for giving a, you know, glow to anyone who wants it. This one is more of the pink toned one. And then I have the Vichy Euthermal, so it's a thermal water spray. Love this. I usually spray everyone before I even apply their makeup or their moisturizer, and then if I want to take down a powdery look, I'll spray afterwards as well. So it's very like Max Fix Plus. You know, if I run out of one, I usually have the other. Then in this bag, again, kind of like my lipsticks, I want to keep small stuff together. So I have, what do I have? Oh yeah, there's a little tiny MAC strobe cream, so that'll do for if I need it. I have the matte cream by MAC. So this is actually very like this one is here as well. This is the Studio Secrets Anti-Shine Mattifying Primers. Both these are very, very similar. They're just very, very silicone heavy. They take down shine on the face. You know, they absorb oils, so they really help keep shine at bay. I use them on myself all the time, but really, really good for you know, for shoots or for brides, anywhere you have to worry about wearing makeup for a long amount of time, and also for photographs. So really, really handy. I have this Studio Secrets primer. It's the anti-redness one, so great for anyone, you know, with rosacea or anything like that who worry about being quite red. Don't use these primers though on anyone who has just, how would I put it, who is just red but like momentarily red, because unless it's a red that kind of is going to last, if you try and correct them with something green like this and the redness totally disappears, well then there's nothing to counteract the greenness, if you know what I mean. So like the green counteracts the red, but the red also counteracts the green, and they balance each other out. But so if there's no red to put on underneath the green, your skin can start to look greeny afterwards, so just be aware of that. Then this is the Benefit Stay Don't Stray eye primer. I use this quite a good bit lately. I quite like it because you can pump it and you don't have to worry about scraping it out of the packaging. This is just an eye gel that I use for most people. It's a number 7 Awakening Eye Gel, hypoallergenic. Again, important so that everyone can wear it. I have, so like here was the pink toned illuminator. This is a more yellow one. Well, this one has kind of pink shot through it though, but it's quite golden on. It's Benefit's Moonbeam. So anyone who knows the Benefit stuff, you know the high beam is slightly more the pinky one, so the Moonbeam is the more golden one. Then this one is quite pinky. This is even more pinky than that. This is the Barbara Daily Makeup Soft Focus, another illuminating thingy. I have my primer with the SPF of 50 in it. This is great for anyone who's going to be out under the sun all day, and you know you really want to protect their skin, but not so great for photo shoots because of the high SPF in it, unless you have like loads of makeup covering it that's going to, you know, stop the flash getting through to the SPF on it. So just be aware of that as well. Again, I get use out of most of these things, to be honest, for most jobs. Maybe not so much all of the illuminators. But then I have the Studio Secrets Soothing Resurfacing Primer. So this is just your run-of-the-mill great primer. I know this has won loads of awards as well in different magazines. So really like this one. You can definitely still get this one in Galway in the L'Oreal or in like smaller Boots and the L'Oreal stand, but I think these guys, like these ones here, I don't think they're in the smaller Boots anymore. They might just be in the bigger Boots pharmacies, so apologies for anyone who's been asking me about that. Then I have another bag in here, and this just has loads of knickknacks, just to be, you know, just to have stuff just in case. So I have hair grips. These are just puffs for powder. Then there are spatulas there. I have facial blotting tissues there, safety pins, cosmetic sanitizing wipes. I have some little pokey, what do I call them? Like just little sticks that are really handy for applying eyelashes and stuff there. And then I have a hair grippy thing there. Now sometimes I get more things thrown in there, like there was a needle and thread in there at one stage, and I know you're doing makeup, but you never know what can crop up. The amount of times I've been on shoots and stuff like that, and people have been looking for safety pins in particular, or hair grips or something like that. So always have a few extra bits like that in here. I did do out a checklist for myself actually recently, to go over when I'm doing a job, to make sure I don't forget stuff, because I nearly always forget something. So I might go through that list again with you at some stage, just kind of really run through it quickly, or maybe even put it on my blog. That's probably the best idea, just so you can have that to refer to as well if you are sorting out your own kit. But